Hey everyone. Yeah, I just figured I'd do this real quickly to let you guys know what's going on. Now, we've always been wondering, at least for the past few months, what's been going on for any of us that's a subscriber to the Archie Sonic comic book. We've always been wondering what's going on with Universe, what's going on with the main comic and everything, and I was informed back on January 20th because I emailed them asking about what was going on, and they said, "Oh, it should arrive around the end of January, the beginning first week of February." Well, I just recently looked into that, and I check my mail every day. I'm gonna check it today as well, see if maybe something does come up. But apparently, after this past week, which I thought was supposed to be the week it was supposed to come. And now I'm still giving it the rest of this week. I mean, it's only Tuesday, January 9th. I mean, not January, but it's Tuesday, February 9th. So, I'm still giving it, plenty of time because maybe they have fixed something. I don't really know. But apparently, I found out because I emailed them again because I didn't get anything on the last full week of January, and I didn't get anything starting the first of last week, which was a Monday. So I asked them in an email, which I did on Saturday, and I got a reply around 11 o'clock Pacific time here on Monday, and this is what they said to me. The reason why I haven't gotten any, I didn't get anything because this is what I told them. Okay, this is what I originally asked them on the 19th of January. On the 19th of January, this is what I asked them. I basically kind of paraphrased what I had said before anytime I had a problem with this. I told them basically that with 272, I had renewed my 12-month subscription to the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book, which ends with 283. But I have yet to receive 279. Can you please help fix this? And I explained that I know busy with other people's orders, and that I thought I would just pass this along to them. Now they replied the next day, and this is what they said the next day. They said, due to a schedule change, this is what they told me, and this was on January 20th, the day after I emailed them. They said, due to a schedule change, Sonic 279 and Sonic Universe will arrive by the end of this month, beginning of next. Remember that. They said will arrive at the beginning will arrive at the end of this month, beginning of next. We do apologize for this. Well, the end of January came and gone, and I literally, about a week later, told them I have yet to receive anything. Yeah. Their reply, if I can get back to it, here it is. Their reply, which was at 5:33 a.m. Pacific, which was probably about 8:53 a.m. their time. Their reply was, due to a schedule change, Sonic 279 and Sonic Universe 82 will arrive by the end of this month, beginning of next. We do apologize for this. And that was on a Tuesday. That was January 20th. January 20th. Now, here's the thing. That was January 20th. 11 days past that was the end of the month. Was January 31st. Okay, I can accept. Okay, I can accept January 29th as being the end of like getting it in the mail for January. I can understand that. I can accept that. So January 29 goes so the 20th to the 29th, which is pretty much mailing time. If you exclude the weekends, nothing arrives. Okay. February 1st, which is a Monday. And this is 6 days before Super Bowl 50. 6 days. Throughout that week, nothing arrives. So get this. I email them on the 19th. They reply on the 20th. A week goes by since that email. Nothing. The first comes around, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get this week. That week goes by, nothing. So I'm thinking, what's going on? And I legitimately asked them this question when I reply again this past Saturday. This past Saturday, I told them in my reply, I said, I have yet to receive anything. What's going on? And they replied to me this on Monday. They replied to me this on Monday. This is their reply. They replied to me on Monday at 11:04 Pacific time in the morning. This is what they replied to me. And I quote, "Good afternoon. Unfortunately," now pay attention to this. Unfortunately, due to a printing problem, Sonic Universe issue 82 and Sonic 279 will now ship and arrive by the middle to end of March. You hear that? An issue that was supposed to come out at the end of last year is coming out in March due to a printing problem. We continue. It will be followed by the next issue once a month after this. It will not affect your subscription other than the issues taking longer to arrive than expected. We do apologize for this and the inconvenience we may have caused. Now they provided me with a 50% off code that I'll probably use in the future. But it will not help with any future subscriptions. So now they do end it by saying, again, we truly do apologize for this, and once receiving the issues, the comics will go back on schedule. Okay. So basically what we have here is Archie Comics pretty much screwed up. How can you screw up printing? Did your machine backfire or something? Did your machine say, I'm dead? Is that what your machine did? Did your machine literally say, can't print anymore? I'm gone. And went cross-eyed, go, I'm dead. Seriously? Or were you printing too much? This goes back to my on-screen camera video where I talked about having a solution to the problem. And that solution is to basically do something that's better and more efficient. And that solution is to do the twice a month deal, especially when you know you're getting towards the damn holidays. I mean, why do you think a lot of people Why do you think a lot of people? I mean, now I can. What I'm trying to say is now I can see why a lot of people want Sega to get the rights away from Archie and put them over to IDW or somebody. I can see that now. I mean, true, they probably want everything to remain as it is. You know, have Sally, Bunny, Antoine Roder, and all that. Fine, but give it to someone like IDW that could be consistent in what they do. How can you have a printing problem? You know, the only thing I can think of is that, like I said, it goes back to the freaking holiday deal. They probably had so many orders to fulfill that they didn't realize they were going to get killed. Or they were going to get swamped or something. And yet they are. I mean, I'm not saying... Okay, let me get a cup of coffee here for a second. Okay, look. I'm not saying that I'm not saying Archie Comics is the only ones that have dealt with printing problems. I know Marvel's dealt with them. I know DC's dealt with them. I know IDW's dealt with them. But this is unexcusable. This is unexcusable. I mean, you cannot, for the life of me, you cannot do this. You can't. I mean, literally, you cannot do this. You need to be prepared. And if you know you're going to get swamped with holiday orders during the holidays, then you maybe want to prepare yourself. I mean, what kind of printing problem did they get? Did the printers get jammed? Did one of them burn out? Did they run out of ink? Did they run out of glossy paper to use? And how long does it take to fix a printing problem? You know, this also goes back to what I think a lot of people pointed out. Financialness. It's almost like financially Archie Comics is still doing good, but the betting their chips on a lot of things that's going to get them back to that echelon, and yet they can't afford to get printing fixed immediately. You know, I'm not going to be surprised if Sega does decide after this current licensing, this current agreement expires, to say, we're taking everything from you, excuse me, and we're going to give it to somebody else. Basically, maybe the agreement of keeping, like I said, keeping everything as it is, but giving it to someone like IDW. Hell, you know what? You know what would be better for Archie? And I'm not trying to be mean, but you know what I think would be better for them? I think what would be better for them is to freaking allow themselves to get bought out by DC or Marvel. Or DC or somebody to buy them out. Let them still be Archie Comics, but now let them be the Archie Comics division of another major comic book company. Let them do that. So that way that comic book company that they are now a division of can help supply them with things that they need so they don't run into this problem. But still, it just amazes me that this is the reason. And I'm sure a lot of you probably figured that out by now. But still, this is stupid. I mean, what are we supposed to do now? Just enjoy it by digital? Am I supposed to go to Sonic Scan F now and read the book digitally again? I gotta go to Sonic Scan F just to read 280. This is stupid. This is really, really stupid. I just hope after this is all said and done come March, Archie Comics gets their shit together. Any comic book publisher, whether it's Archie Comics, DC, or Marvel, or whoever, IDW. I hope they get their shit together and they realize that this kind of stuff does not is not acceptable. It's not acceptable and it needs to stop. Stupid. It's really, really fucking stupid. I mean, I spend about $25 every year to do a subscription. I'm considering probably doing the 2-year subscription. But this is stupid. It's really pathetic for anybody. It's it's stupid. It really is. This is pathetic. This is BS. And any comic book company or publisher out there knows that. I mean, I get and understand you guys got hit by a winter storm. I get that. Alright, I get that. And maybe that cut the power off on a lot of areas. But that shouldn't have affected printing. That shouldn't have affected it. I mean, power goes off, printer comes back on, that's fine. Was the storm that bad, folks? I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't, but still, was it that bad to where a comic book company like Archie or Marvel or DC or IDW fall behind by a few months? This is stupid. You should always be ready for this kind of stuff. You should be. I mean, Jiminy Christmas. You know, the way I look at this, it's not going to stop me. It's not going to stop me or anybody else from reading or reviewing these comics. Because as of right now, all we have is the digital copies. And people like Sonic ScanF and sites like Sonic ScanF to rely on. That's all we have. We have those digital copies. That's all we have to rely on. But I will say this. Archie, Marvel, DC, IDW, Wildstorm, whoever. On behalf of all your subscribers and fans, please, if you know you got the holidays coming up, get your priorities in check and let's stop this BS from happening ever again. Printing problems. That's the reason for the delay. I don't believe it.